Yo, what's up? We're doing some random NES games since we have the NES hooked up here. I chose some more uncommon games that I happen to own. This is Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu, which I'm pretty sure is actually a pretty good game.
I've seen this game before. I think I watched probably was like a GDQ or something when GDQ was cool. AKA 8 years ago.
Yeah, literally like 10 years ago. I'm not playing it. Okay, so let's start. There's no story. Hudson Soft.
Ooh. Yeah, Hudson was pretty based. They're kind of the unsung heroes. They're not the heroes in NES, but I feel as if they're like underappreciated.
They are definitely the underappreciated company. Because everyone's always like, Konami, Capcom, obviously Nintendo, but people don't usually bring up Hudson. And their stuff was usually pretty solid.
So Spencer chose all games from his super elusive collection, so I'm assuming this game's $1 million.
Some stuff I have in there just because I think it's uncommon.
Yeah.
I never looked up prices. So what we do is, when we do Let's Tries, we do guess on price. We see what a good condition loose copy goes for on eBay, so... Wow, I like that.
Ooh,
The background's still good.
80.
I'm gonna say an even 100, because I never... No. You know what? I'm gonna say 70. I'm gonna say 70. But yeah, this is one of those games, you look at it, you're like, yeah, it's pretty good.
90?
Okay. Trev's closer. But yeah, you look at it, you're like, it's pretty good. Look at that. Hey, you know how this is already top 10% of NES games? I fell on the spikes and I didn't die in one hit.
One thing about, I mean, it applies to a lot of retro consoles, but a lot of the cool games are like games that like are elusive and hard to find for some reason.
Right.
Like the NES obviously has like Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3, which are all good, but like the good games like this are like totally rad, or a lot of the Mega Man. Well, I guess Mega Mans aren't like that uncommon. But there's just so much to the library that no one has ever played because everyone has played like Bad Dudes and all the LJN crap and
cool.
So much licensed stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we've been a store for like 12 years, and I guarantee we've had this game less than, I don't know, 5 times.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is a game, if the world was just, and someone was like, hey, I'm looking for a new NES game, I like platformers, I wish I could be like, oh yeah, just, I have 2 copies of Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu, it's $20, it'll be worth your time.
Yeah.
That would be amazing, right?
But it's just not the reality.
It's just,
I feel this exact same way for GameCube now, because like, I like the GameCube, I wish more people could play it, but GameCube anything is so expensive, even like the games that sold millions of copies. Just because Nintendo fanboys and like resellers just start buy anything for any price.
But yeah, this is like, I put this on the level of like, I like games on NES that you can like beat. I've been playing it for 3 minutes.
This kind of reminds me of like, I don't want to say like a kiddie version, but sort of like a more like all ages version of Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah.
It's like, it's bigger, it's more like all ages friendly, and it's actually like fun. Ninja Gaiden, like all the Ninja Gaidens are great, especially 1 and 2, but they're just too hard.
I mean, clearly, like, it's not easy. I'm decent at like NES games, right? But like, I haven't died yet. I'm like having fun with it. It's not like one of those things where I'm like, where do I go? What do I do? You know those NES games, the where the crap do you go kind of games, right?
Ooh, I like that.
Oh no, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it.
Is it literally one guy?
One guy!
Okay, here we go.
I mean, you get 5 continues, but still only 5. That is a flaw to this game.
Yeah, 1 life.
1 life. I mean, if you look at the bottom right where it says 0, 0, I'm guessing... No, that's not lives, actually.
Yeah, isn't that like some sort of currency?
Yeah. By the way, one thing I didn't point out yet is if you press up and B, you use that special move, kind of like Castlevania. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, you continue right where you were, which is nice, but 1 guy...
Yeah. And it's one of those games that when you die, you just have to restart the entire section.
And that's fine, the level's only a minute or 2 long. My thing for NES is I like games you can beat. I know that sounds really stupid.
But especially for the NES, it's like an actual like thing to look out for. Because so many games are unbeatable. Either they're too hard or too obtuse. Or just crappy.
Right. Like, and there's games that I've wanted my whole life to beat. Like, I've wanted to beat Fester's Quest my whole life. And I just can't. It's just too ridiculous, right? So a game like this, or like Panic Restaurant, or Samurai Pizza Cats, that's a Japanese game. Like, just games you can just play. Yeah, like, you're not going to breeze through them. They're not going to be, like, super easy, but something you can actually play. Look, I'm at a boss. Like, how many NES games can you not even get to, like, the first freaking boss? What is this?
I think you just tagged the arm. Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm not entirely sure what that means.
Oh. What does that remind me of? Oh, I'm thinking of the Kirby Superstar boss. That attacks you with the hands in the background.
Nice.
Ooh.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? It doesn't have the same physics, but Bonk.
Yeah.
Big
Isn't that also done by Hudson?
Actually, yes. Yeah, good point. This is a Let's Try, so this isn't like a full thing.
It really reminds me of Bonk fused with Ninja Gaiden.
I can see that.
Even with the special attacks are the same, because you pick up like special attacks and use them with up plus attack.
Yeah, I'm still not entirely sure what that times 5 is, because that's not your special move.
Oh crap, you just did a Hadouken on you.
What is this, like, creepy Hadouken guy? But yeah, in a perfect world, I know it sounds stupid, I know everyone's probably like, he's being stupid, he wishes all games were super expensive so he can get more money and stuff.
No,
honestly,
do not.
no, I really don't.
It's honestly super annoying. Like, one thing is, like, DS and Game Boy Advance, like, Pokemon games have been, like, really expensive recently. And I hate it, because if we charge too little for them, then resellers will just buy them all up. And that sucks for everyone that wants to play them. But then once you get to, like, we do, like, less than eBay prices for all authentic prices, but that's still, like, a lot for all of them. And I just feel bad for anyone that just wants to play Pokemon. But it's just, like, it's the reality of we charge too little and people that shouldn't have them buy them. And then if we charge too much, then it's like everyone's mad. You just can't win.
But yeah, I absolutely agree. I wish a game like this... Is this a masterpiece? No. Is it a top 75 NES game? Oh, you bet your butt. Why is it automatically a top 75 NES game? Because you can beat it. Right? Like, that's just my favorite thing about the NES. When you fight a game, you're like, I could beat this. If I would have to practice a little. Clearly, it's got some difficulty to it, but you could beat it. Like, it's not a pipe dream. Like, you know what's a pipe dream? Me beating, Bart versus the Space Mutants.
Yeah.
I want to so bad. Nice. Alright, let me just go a little...
I know we're only on stage 2, but this is like top 10% NES game.
Oh, easily.
Considering the NES library is like 800 games, right? For America. This is definitely top 10%.
Ah. Go away. I got 2 hits. But yeah, I wish something like this, someone would be like, I want a game that's not going to break the bank, but it's just a fun one to play, maybe play with your kid kind of thing. Boom, Jackie Chan's Action Adventure, whatever. $20, great. Nope.
But
one of those things. If someone was looking for it, I'd be like, oh, we haven't seen this in years. I don't remember the last time.
The reality of getting an NES game...
Oh, that's cool.
Like, if you have an NES console and you just want to get some decent, good games, not for super expensive, it's like Mario Bros. 2 and 3, Ninja Gaiden 1, maybe 2. Like, 2 is as inexpensive as 1, but 2 is insanely hard, even compared to 1. And then, I guess, like, Punch-Out? Super C?
Even Castlevania, or Castlevania 3 is, like, ridiculously difficult.
Castlevania 3 has went up in price recently. Castlevania 1 is definitely a decent one, but that one's still, like, $35 something.
Also, extremely difficult. I like the different moves he gets. I might as well use them all up since I'm about to die. Yeah, this is one, considering you only get 5 continues, this is one you would have to practice to beat it.
Yeah.
But, it's not a pipe dream. I have a short list of games I just desperately want to beat at some point on LP. I did a couple last year, if you remember. I did Bram Stoker's Dracula for SNES. Yeah. And I did Tiny Toons 2.
You should do Bram Stoker for NES.
No thank you. It looks even worse.
Yeah.
I want to do Simpsons, Bart vs. Space Mutants, Simpsons. Ooh, what's this?
Oh.
Okay, I see.
Way easier than the first boss. Unless he has 10... Oh, does he have a second phase? Okay. Wow.
Wow, that was really easy.
Way easier than the first boss. Hey, you got the stage 3.
Simpsons, Bart's Nightmare, Super Nintendo, Fester's Quest, Turtles 1. I'm not even nostalgic for Turtles 1. I just want to beat Turtles 1. Just one of those... what is this?
Turtles 2 is another one that's like a de facto, like, you should purchase this game.
Yeah, definitely.
It's great and not that expensive.
There are not enough good NES two-player games anyway. I'm not moving, by the way. He's just like, yeah.
I love Jackie Chan's, like, cutesy sprite when he's standing, and then he gets all serious when he starts running.
It reminds me of that AVGN where Jackie Chan versus Jackie Chan in that fighting game, and they can't perform or have fatalities performed on them.
Oh yeah.
That's wholesome. I like it. What? Should I continue?
Up to you. I think we pretty much get the point of this game.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So this is Jackie Chan's action kung fu. I hope you enjoy. I do want to do, before we stop, I do want to do one more NES games tonight. So, yeah, like I said, we're just doing some random ones that I'll never do the full playthrough for. But if I had to guess, this game probably takes 30 to 45 minutes to go through. And if you have an emulator and save states, give yourself a good hour. Bye.